Hey everyone, it's Leah. Welcome to my channel, Ivy Muturo. I'm about to do a yes or no and why quickie running from Aries through Pisces. All right, I'm going to stir the energy up a little bit real quick. So here we go. All right. Here, oh, my card's all the way over here. Hold on, let me, I know I'm not about to sit like this the whole time. So let me get comfortable. All right, here we go. All right, so Aries, yes or no for Aries? Yes or no for Aries? Yes or no for Aries? Okay. We got absolutely. The answer is negative, and it's a no. So let's see why. For Aries. All right. Why is here? Tell me why for Aries. Why is here? I feel like you're teetering on something. It's like it's bull, but you want it's like playtime is fun for you. Like what was that? Like you want to test the waters, but the waters are toxic or something like that. For some of you Aries, you missing out or skipping out on something or deciding against something is what's going to bring turn the wheel in your favor. It's what's going to bring joy and play for you, pleasure and security. For some of you, you're off balance and you're looking for whatever the answer to your question is. You're looking for it to bring in some type of refresher for you, whether it be a person or a situation. Like you've had a chance with it once before, and now you're hoping that you can get a renewal with this. It's like you're tired of suffering and feeling out of your zone. You feel, for some of you, you're not following your intuition and you're avoiding something. Okay, so basically this depends on your answer. Absolutely. The answer is negative and it's a no. It depends on basically how you handle the situation. So the situation can absolutely go in your favor if you keep your attention on what it really is. Don't make more of it than what it is. Don't treat it less valuable than what it is. whoever is not following their intuition and avoiding something, I see that whatever you're asking about is not going to go in your favor. You need to confront the truth of the matter, okay? Confront the truth of the matter. All right. Let's do advice cards for Aries. Advice cards for Aries. Advice card for Aries. Reach for the stars is here. Address your addictions is here. What else? Forgive and forget. Just because you forgive and forget doesn't mean that you dissociate. It's just that you move past whatever conflict or issues that were originally, you know, lingering around. Trust the divine plan and be true to yourself. So this goes back to that truth that I was talking about. Whoever is avoiding their intuition, not listening to their intuition and avoiding the truth, whatever you're asking about, it's only going to go in your favor if you confront the truth and you stay open-minded and treat the situation or the person for what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay? All right. So now where are we going? To Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Yes or no, quickie. Yes or no, and why for Taurus. Yes or no for Taurus. Yes or no for Taurus. It says, of course, and yes. Nice. Of course, and yes. Why? Why is of course and yes here for Taurus? Why is of course and yes here for Taurus? Because you took a risk. You abandoned post and took a risk. You went for, your heart's desire. That's why. Whatever the situation is that you're asking about, for some of you, it's in opposition. Okay. Your heart desire was in opposition with your mind, and so it was kind of hard for you to actually make a decision or a choice on this. But I see that you followed your heart, and now you have a wish fulfillment coming in, and this is divinely orchestrated. I feel like, yeah, we got the Four of Cups, it's in reverse, and we got the Ace of Cups, okay? And then we got Judgment. So the ruling is in your favor. You ultimately made the right choice by following your heart instead of being overly logical about that. And I feel like that was like a comfort zone for you. You went with something even though it didn't make sense to you. But following your heart and what you truly believed in, that's the most practical choice anyway, Taurus. Okay, so advice cards for Taurus. Advice cards for Taurus. Trust the divine plan. Say no. Focus on success. Express your joys. Forgive and forget. Anything else for Taurus? Says do all things in moderation. Reevaluate your priorities. That's what you did by following your heart over your head. Even though they were in opposition and you may have struggled with the choice, you still make the right choice. Imagine solutions. Refine your attention. So this is going to go in your favor, whatever you're asking about. Make sure that you keep revisiting your priority list. Okay. So keep revisiting your priority list. Keep evaluating the situation. Just keep a close eye on it. Okay. All right. So Gemini, Yes or no for Gemini? Yes or no for Gemini? Yes or no for Gemini? The last time I did these quickies, they weren't so quick because I was like all in y'all business. It says, indeed, it could be, maybe, I'm tired, ask me later, as long as you're ready. So this is something that could go in your favor, but it really depends on you. Like, how do you really feel about this? That's the question that you need to be asking, because this can go in your favor. But the question is, how do you really feel about this? And how will you feel about this if you commit to it? Why for Gemini? Why are these answers here for Gemini? Why are these answers here for Gemini? Why are these answers here for Gemini? We had the Three of Swords. It came out, it flipped over in reverse. So it's something that you're healing, Gemini. You always come out in your reading, always with the swords, always with the Magician, but it's in reverse right now, okay? So with that Three of Swords, you're in the process of healing. There could be something that you just exited out. But I feel like in your healing, like you're wrapped up in it, kind of like the healing process has become like a comfort zone for you. Like a bubble wrap. So that's in almost like an excuse for when you need to be taking action with this Magician in reverse. You need to be taking action, but your excuse is, well, I'm healing, I'm in the process of healing, or whatever the case is. Kind of self-sabotaging. I feel like for some of you, whoever is around you that has been trying to keep you in your head and keep you second guessing yourself, I see you coming out of that. I'm hearing that this person could be jealous of you, but there is somebody who is like giving you the wrong advice, telling you that you don't have enough, telling you that a situation is not good for you. Like, they know what's best for you outside of yourself. You're looking for somebody else to tell you what's best for you outside of yourself. This is not a friend. This is the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is not a friend. Okay, and I'm hearing that this friend could be secretly obsessed with you. They could be secretly wanting you for themselves, or they don't want to step out of their comfort zone, so they don't want you to step out of yours, Gemini. Okay, stop listening to them. It's not cruel to cut people off. It's not cruel to distance yourself from people. Okay, and you could just be using that I'm healing excuse as a way to reroute them, but you're not necessarily cutting them off because they keep feeling like it's okay to come back to you. Like they too close and personal, whoever this person is. They're giving you mixed signals, mixed messages. I feel like you see this person's true colors, and so that's why you have like basically isolate yourself from them. Just somebody you used to party with, go out with, have a good time with. It's no longer a good time because every time you get around them, you just feel like your energy shifting or whatever. You feel the clicks in your mind or whatever. Somebody is about to snap. I hear that. Somebody feel like they about to snap. You see this person's true colors. Why you know, are you just taking your time trying to dissociate from them completely? You feel tied to them, kind of. Like this person is your head or something like that, or like a leader or something like that. Like are you used to following the leader? For some of you, this person is domineering, very invasive, I'm hearing, intrusive almost. What's any other messages for Gemini? You're coming out as virtuous. I see you trying to collect this person's point of view, collect their perspective. Is maybe they have something that they're trying to teach to you, or something. You feel like they have a wisdom that you can glean from. It's not. It's like you holding on to this person. This person may have a reputation, and you wanted to network with them. For some of you, this person helped you out in a hard time, and now you feel like you owe them something. For some of you, you see this person as virtuous, or you see this person in a good light, even though they are not necessarily so. This could be a family member for some of you guys, or you could have a family with this person for some of you. There's some type of emotional tie that you have connected with this person. Gemini, this could be someone that you grew up with. There's concern about how y'all are seen, about how people perceive you. However, the foundation is not, the spirit is wanting you to move away. You know, sometimes people come in your life just for a season. This is a seasonal type of person. There very well could have been a lesson that you were supposed to learn from this person, but it's not the type of lesson that you think. It's not an intentional lesson. It's like a karmic lesson. So it's time for you to see the true perspective of your connection, the truth behind your connection with that person. They're coming across as a soulmate. However, not all soulmates are here for pleasure and joy and happiness and, you know, sweetness and kindness. Some are here to teach us harsh lessons so we can move on. All right. Once you move on, you'll find out that the lesson that you thought you were supposed to learn from them was an untruth. It was an untruth. They weren't being completely honest and upfront with you about everything. I feel like even the message that you think you're supposed to learn from them, they're withholding bits and pieces of it to kind of string you along and keep you on their coattail. All right, Gemini. Advice cards for Gemini. Advice cards for Gemini. Advice cards for Gemini. Build on solid ground. I did see that you had the Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay, 444. You may see fours a lot. Reevaluate your priorities. You may see fours a lot. Strengthen your gifts. Go with the flow. Be decisive. Change tracks. Go ahead. It's time for you to dissociate from this person, and the true lesson that you were supposed to learn will be revealed to you. All right. Think things through. Don't be wrapped up in your head, and don't think that you cutting them off is some type of cruelty. Don't think that you owe them anything. You don't. Okay. All right, Gemini. Blessed day to you. Going on to Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Happy birthday, you guys. Happy belated birthday. And happy birthday to the ones that are coming up. Yes or no for Cancer. Yes or no for Cancer. Oh. Nah. Not on them cards. You don't have that many questions. Says not ever. Looks like a yes. And yes. Okay, so why is this here? Let's see. Why are these answers here on the board for Cancer? Why are these answers here on the board for Cancer? Why are these answers here on the board for Cancer? Why are these answers here on the board? Someone gave you like a faulty invitation. I'm hearing they may have invited you to something after the fact. Yeah, for some of you, someone gave you like a faulty invitation. They invited you somewhere after the fact. Somebody is playing with your subconscious. Somebody is like feeding into your insecurities. Yeah. Somebody wants to feed into your insecurities. If somebody invites you somewhere at nighttime, don't go. Also to a beach or something like that. Someone is trying to invite you somewhere. For some of you, it's like after hours, like it's at odd hours, and you're like, that it doesn't make sense to you. It seems a little off. Don't go. For some of you, someone wants to invite you somewhere that is like an hour or two from where you actually stay. Um, don't go. For some of you, if someone invites you somewhere and like to a planned event, but they didn't plan to invite you until like the day of or like at the last minute, don't go. For some of you, your fear is what's keeping is what is protecting you right now, honestly. um Somebody that, yeah, somebody is, I don't even know if they're intentionally doing it, if they're that crafty, but somebody is like trying to tamper with your subconscious mind, like you're programming and things like that. Like somebody's giving you mixed signals as well. For some of you, every time they give you a mixed signal, it triggers something within you. And that is what is protecting you. That is what's keeping whatever they have, their ill intentions is keeping it at bay. Like it's not, they're not able to touch you because you're afraid of like the way that they act is so shifty. Somebody is Cancer. You could be an empath, and somebody is projecting their energy on you, or their emotions on you. There could be a Libra or something like that, a teacher. I'm getting like an older woman, but she's not directly associated with you. Like you know her through somebody, or it's not your mom, but your mom's sister or something like that. You know this person through somebody, like you know them through the grapevine. You kind of view them as cruel and uncompassionate, kind of cold. Whatever association this person has with you, um it's going to be disconnected. I'm not sure why they're coming up in in your reading. um because I don't see you directly connected to them, but you just, maybe this is the person's whose energy you pick up on, and they're making you moody, and you don't understand why you're having, like, you have your certain moods and you can understand yourself, but for some reason when you get around this person, or you hear about them, or you get around your mutual connection to this person, your mood shifts, oh, in a way that is unbecoming, is not your normal disposition, concerning the moods that you normally go through. For some of you, why is not ever here? For some of you, this could be a mother-in-law. For some of you, this person could have a secret obsession with you. um for some of, okay, so this is a person that you know through the grapevine, But this is a person that shows up in spaces that you show up in as well. And right now, you've just been kind of avoiding um gatherings where this person gets around. Like you just always happen to have something else to do, or whatever the case is. For some of you, um yeah, for some of you, this person triggers something, some type of emotion from you that throws you down a rabbit hole of just all the things in your life that aren't right. So this person is like a catalyst, in some type of way, to get you to start thinking about, what it is that you really want and desire in life. For some of you, this I'm getting health. There could be some type of health concern or issue that you're avoiding, or not willing to deal with. This person, for some of you, this person could remind you of somebody who passed, and you don't want to deal with that loss or with that hurt. Advice card for Cancer. Advice card for Cancer. Go for your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Write down how you feel when you wake up. And whether you remember that you dreamed or not, write down how you feel when you wake up. Embrace your power. Retreat. Yeah, but it's in reverse. Just to say, some of you guys are avoiding interactions with a particular person because they remind you of someone who passed. For some of you, you're avoiding your mother-in-law for whatever reason. She triggers you and gets you to thinking. Strengthen your gifts. Again, pay attention to your dreams. Change tracks. More advice for Lord have mercy. Take the lead. What's this? Look forward. Reflect on your truth. What else for Cancer? I know it's one more. Accept what is dying. Yeah. So for some of you, whatever woman that you've been avoiding that comes off kind of cold and cruel, kind of, she reminds you of someone who has passed, and she triggers your emotions or moods concerning that. All right. You need to, I'm hearing, some of you need to sit down and have a conversation with this person. Maybe go out to a coffee shop or a tea shop or something like that. And you don't have to talk about the actual trigger or who they remind you of, but just sit down and talk to this person, because I feel like for some of you, the person actually is cruel and rude. But for some of you, concerning whatever health situation, or this person reminds you of someone who you lost, once you sit down and talk to them, that person is not at all how you perceive them. They just come off as real stoic and stern and disciplined, like they have a mean face, but they're not mean at all. All right, we're on to Leo. Yes or no for Leo? Yes or no for Leo? Bruh. Leo, are you not wanting to budge on something? What are you asking about? Are you asking because you want to be right about a particular situation? Are you asking for validation because you want to be right? It says yes when you're ready and guaranteed. So there you go. Sometimes it's not always about being right. A Leo needs to hear that. Sometimes it's not always about being right, okay? But yeah, you're right. It says guaranteed yes when you're ready. Why is this here for Leo? As soon as I said that, the Six of Wands flipped over as far as validation. But then we have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups was in reverse. So it's not always about being right, even though you are. Why is the answer on the board? Okay. They're saying yes, you're right, because you started off having Ace of Swords. They say yes, you're right, because you started off having pure intentions, but just be mindful that was in reverse. Okay, so there's some type of deception or lie going on that's being told. You started off with pure intentions. You started off, trying to compromise and put your best foot forward, but somehow the communication halted things. It halted things. So is it how you said it? Is it, sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it? That seems to be the or not what you do, but how you do it. That seems to be the scenario here. For some of you, somebody is wanting to be right so bad, and if you're right and the other person is wrong, I see them trying to bend and fold you at Wichiku hours. Okay, so this person is not being, and then we got this Ace of Swords again. Somebody lied. Somebody lied about a situation. Somebody pulled a veil over your eyes, and somebody so for some of you, it's not what you did or what you said, it's how you did it and said it. For some, and the other person, they're wanting to be right so bad, so they're doing things to try to manipulate this situation, okay, to go in their favor, just because they don't want to look like a clown or a duck. For some of you, somebody is wearing a mask. They painted a pretty picture for you and made it appear as though you were their only choice, or that there were choices or options for you, or for some of you, they made it seem like you were their only option, their only choice, but they're lying. They have emotions tied up somewhere else. They're giving somewhere else, providing somewhere else. For some of you, I don't know what situation this could be talking about, but they offered you multiple choices or something like that, but they were lying about it. It's like a veil cast on your eyes, almost like an illusion. If you were feeling delusional in a situation, like, dang, am I tripping? Then you're the person that I'm talking about, because that's right where somebody wants you to be. Because when you're like that, it kind of puts the power in their hands, they feel. Okay, anything else for the answers that are on the board? Anything else for the answers that are on the board? There's some news coming in concerning whatever you're asking about, or concerning who you asked about. I'm hearing to keep it to yourself. Act as if you don't even know. So unless somebody come and tell me or address me to my face, then I don't know nothing, basically. Even though I know. But so that's what they're saying. When you get this information, don't run and tell your person or whoever. I'm hearing partner, so it could be about a love situation. We got the lovers on the board. So it could be about a lover that lied, and some news is coming in. I'm not Asa, but Page of Wands is coming in. Yeah, and we got 6-6 on the board. It's a lover. For some of you, this is concerning a lover. You're gonna get some news about that person, about their finances. I'm getting someone could have a child they lying about, or that they got stashed somewhere and they ain't told you about it. The truth is coming out. It's going to be revealed. I'm hearing if somebody talks in their sleep, pay attention to what they're saying. I'm about to pull again. Leo? I'm about to pull again. They saying if somebody talking they sleep, pay attention to what they saying. Somebody has a child somewhere. They lying about it. They ain't told you, or this could be a woman. Or somebody could be disowning their child or kicking their child out or something. I'm hearing all cap. Somebody is lying. Like a mug, you know what I'm saying? They lying. Somebody is loose. I'm hearing also for some of y'all, if this is a partner y'all dealing with, they spreading a royal oats or whatever the case is. They spread ego across town. Somebody you need to it's like throw caution to the wind. I'm not sure what that term means, but for some of y'all, if one of y'all know what I'm talking about, they saying throw caution to the wind. You may notice also that somebody's disposition is changing. They're, you know, like when they get put in a certain situation, they may become uneasy or hard to get along with. That's what I'm saying. Their disposition is changing. That will be like a clue to you. Okay, that's a clue to you. You put them like everything is cool, and then y'all might pull up to some type of like hole in a wall or something like that, go to eat or something like that, and they start like, you know, well, let's get it to go. When you know good and well, you know what I'm saying, they was just talking about they want to sit down and eat this, that, and the third. Now they want to get it to go, whatever the case is. That's a clue to you that you might want to put your antennas up everywhere they are and absorb everything, listen to everything that everybody is saying, because that's when the truth is going to be exposed about whatever you asking about or whomever you're asking about. Let's go for some advice cards for Leo. Advice cards for Leo. Something to do with a child. Advice cards for Leo. Advice cards for Leo. Advice cards. Any more? Okay. Love yourself. Look forward. Nurture yourself first. Retreat. That's this. When the news come, don't tell them you got it. Just do what you got to do. Trust the divine plan. When the news come, don't tell them you got it. Just do what you got to do and move how you need to move after you get the truth, okay? So where are we at now? Virgo? Hey, Virgo. Yes or no for Virgo? Yes or no for Virgo? Yes or no for Virgo? Says definitely not no. That would be a yes. So you got 2 yeses on the board. Why for Virgo? Why? Why for Virgo? Why for Virgo? You dropped your guard on something and you chose peace. Like you was at odds about something. You was like, you know what? I'm gonna choose peace. Whatever the most peaceful path is, that's what I'm doing. I ain't about to be going against the grain. I ain't about to be arguing with nobody. Yeah. Virgo. You know, I'm hearing you to pick this thing apart however it could have, you know what I'm saying, as many ways as it could have been picked apart, and you just chose to accept things for what they were, finding peace and balance within, and is radiating without. You may be noticing that people are noticing that you are not so on edge anymore. For some of you, I'm hearing that you was on edge a lot. Whatever it was that you left, I'm hearing ooh, I don't like to say that word. I don't like to say that word, but you know, the D word or whatever like that. Some of y'all separated or disconnected. I'm hearing some of y'all may just left with the clothes on your back. For somebody, like somebody really was like, I'm done with this. And as soon as you chose to walk away from some situation, you Ace of Wands, you got all kind of like open ended messages, open inspiration. I'm talking about just like reveal after reveal after reveal. Like while you was in something, you couldn't see it and you were never going to see it. You had to step away and step up. That's what I'm hearing. Step away and step up to overcome it with this Knight of Swords. For some of you, whatever you left or whoever you left, they coming back to try to wing you back. What else for Virgo? I'm hearing you're not even sexually attracted to somebody anymore. For some of you, you're hoping that someone can stimulate your mind, your mental, and that's like what you really need. Like this person is like a package to you, but you're hoping that they'll be able to, like your sexual urges is tied to how they stimulate your mental, your mind, and you're hoping that they'll be able to do it. I see that they will be. This person may come off as very prestigious or like very like material concerned, or like, you know, like clean cut, like they got all their stuff together. I'm hearing like on the financial front. I'm hearing also this person may upgrade or change their appearance a lot. Their like their stuff, like they may be like running with trends, but they have like their own type of trend. Like they're a chameleon kind of with how they dress. They can fit in any type of situation or social scene. But what's missing for you is the mental stimulation. I feel like they'll come in with that, and then they'll turn from a Knight of Wands into a King of Wands, and this will be someone that you could, you know, submit to, you know, submit your body to or whatever. If you know, this will be someone that you can follow their lead and you can rock with them. Anything else for I'm hearing that this is the type of person, they don't have certain conversations unless, you know, they feel like it's going there for real. Like this is somebody who can hold their own, like I said, they're a chameleon, whatever social scene. You know, this person is very intellectual. We got the Four of Swords here. That talks about intellect. That like they're very intellectual. It's just that they choose not to, like, they have a maturity about them. King of Wands, they're not about to entertain any conversations with anybody that they feel like the conversation can turn silly or whatever like that. Like they're not the type of person that has to flex their knowledge and what they know. So they're trying to scope you out the same way you're trying to scope them out, okay? Virgo, I see you walking into the Ten of Pentacles with this person. Okay, so this person, they got a lot of Taurus energy. This person may have a lot, but they may not have even, you may not, like, it's like you know that they got it, but you don't even know the half of what they got. But once they feel like you're not a silly person and that they can host a conversation with you, you'll be able to see, you know, how they will be able to satisfy you mentally. And then y'all be able to take it to the next level. Advice cards for Virgo. Advice cards for Virgo. Go for your dreams. Be of service. Raise your vibration. Laugh at your demons. What flipped over? Do what you love. Act with sincerity. Take the lead. Okay. At the bottom, embrace your power. You may even have to get them, like if y'all are dating or something like that, you may even have to get them in a scene. You choose the date and get them in a scene where you think that they would be comfortable talking about something in depth, or talking about, you know, something other than just the average conversations which I've been having. You know what I'm saying? To actually, you may have to initiate them stimulating your mental, if that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, where are we at? Libra. Yes or no for Libra? Yes or no for Libra? These supposed to be quick, but they always go longer than what I really want. Yes or no for Libra? This is too many. I'm not, no. I was going to, but it's too many. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to say sure. Sure. Why is sure here? Why is sure here? Why is sure here? I'm hearing, okay, sure is here because you see the true colors of the situation. You'll be able to handle it accordingly. You'll be able to govern yourself in a situation, or if it's a person, you'll be able to handle the person and govern them accordingly. I feel like this is the start of a new venture. This person could, if it's a person, for some of you, this person could introduce you into some type of scene that you're unfamiliar with, but you'll fit right in. You'll be able to, like I said, govern yourself in a situation accordingly. For some of you, yeah, okay, with the 9 of Pentacles right here, okay, yeah, it's about governance. All right, for some of you, this person or situation is going to unearth a hidden talent of yours, something that you possibly carried from a past life, with this Virgo energy out here on the board. I don't know why I'm getting a car with this. Some of y'all are gonna have to pay. This may not even be nothing that you asked about, but this is what I'm getting for you, Libra. We on Libra? Yeah, Libra. Hey, Libra. Some of y'all may have to put some money into a car, an alternator. I'm hearing. I don't know much about cars or whatever like that. I just know I don't too much care for them because they be doing too much. Like, you know, an alternator, like for what? Okay, so you got somebody gonna have to spend money on something like an alternator. Alternator is like the starter or something like that. Something to do with the starter or the battery or something like that, I believe. I know I had an alternator problem once before, and it was like $200. I was like, that's how I'm full with. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much for me. It's too, like, it's too much. It's too, like, if it's too, like, if I can, like, this, okay, this is not about me. I'm just saying it's too much. Like, I get overwhelmed with stuff like that. I'm a whole female. Like, I'm not one of those, you know, females that, you know, work on cars. No, but I'm a whole like, I would be on the side of the road, like, oh my God, panicking, calling my daddy. Like, I don't fool with stuff like that. Anyway, side note, sorry y'all. Yeah, for some of y'all, just pay attention to that. Somebody gotta spend some money on a car. You may meet a person while you doing that, or what, I don't know. Okay. Anything else? Why is sure on the board? What else for Libra? What else for Libra? I'm hearing also a contract that you was in that you wasn't even, it may not even be like an actual contract, but something that you was in that was getting kind of toxic with this 9 of Cups in reverse. It was getting kind of toxic, or getting kind of like a possessive or addictive or something like that. I'm getting topsy-turvy, leaving you feeling that way once you come to. That's going in. It's coming to an end. Anything else for why sure is on the board? Anything else for why sure is on the board? For some of y'all, things are moving faster than what you thought, but they're not. It's not going to stay around long. So for some of you, whatever you're asking about is coming, and it's coming in hot, but it won't be around long. I'm not even long enough for you to enjoy it. So yeah, it's gonna come in and out, I'm hearing. So if you're looking for like a love affair or something like that, you'll get it. This will be a type of person that you screw on for like a month or two, and then y'all kind of dissociate, and then they come back around for another month or two, like a revolving type of situation. Knight of Earth, and then we got the Knight of Water. Knight of Earth in reverse, Knight of Water in the upright. So, you know, but if that's what you're looking for, then so be it. Advice for Libra. I'm going to take them. Oh, well. Say no. Shine your light. Count your blessings. Claim your art. We had a lot of Pisces energy on the board, but the 9 of Water was in reverse. Make necessary sacrifices. Love yourself, okay? I'm hearing just do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want, but when it becomes addictive and possessive, slow your roll, okay? Scorpio. 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 Yes or no for Scorpio? Yes or no for Scorpio? These little slick cards, they be flipping over. Yes or no for Scorpio? Yes or no for Scorpio? Perhaps. Okay. That's like the best answer I got for Scorpio since I've been doing this. It says perhaps, I'm tired, ask me later, and then yep. Okay. Why are these answers on the board? Why are these answers on the board for Scorpio? Is this got something to do with like a family situation, a home situation? Okay, so Scorpio, you found out that like you found a hidden truth or something like that. You unlocked a hidden truth. You're no longer emotionally investing in a situation because of this hidden truth that was exposed. When I say hidden truth, I'm talking about a lie. Somebody betrayed your loyalty and your trust, and you found out. I don't know how they thought they could lie to a Scorpio or deceive a Scorpio, but they tried it. Express gratitude for showing, you know, for them showing you who they truly are. Okay. For some of you, you got finances tied up with this person. You're not willing to bet on them anymore, take a risk on it anymore, whether it be a person or situation. Here comes divorce again. Whether you're married or not, there is a separation going on. Somebody is closing out a cycle. Whoever this person was, they was abusing their power. But they're being released and let go. I'm also getting that there is a letter of concern or message of concern. So whatever you even found out is not even a half of what even, it's not even a half. Someone is looking at the fruits of their labor and feeling like they came up short because of what is invested with this person or the situation. So what are you asking about? Like, were you asking if you're right about this situation or something like that? Are you right about this person? Are you looking for validation? Because from what the looks of it, I feel like you know what it is already. Yeah, somebody's gonna have to take a loss, but they're no longer deceived. It's almost like the money is an issue, but it's not gonna be enough to keep you here latched to this situation. I see someone taking a hiatus from whatever. So whatever situation you're taking a hiatus from it, um, you need a break or something like that. I do see the Hermit, but it was in reverse. It didn't come out. It just flipped over for a little second. Advice card for Scorpio. Advice cards for Scorpio. Retreat at the bottom. Rejuvenate. Yeah. Take all the time that you need, because when people are dishonest and unloyal to Scorpios, it's like we take that, like that's like the worst thing you could have done for us. Do things in moderation. So take your time with your recovery from this. Okay, think things through. Face your shadow. Address your addictions. Act with sincerity, and then retreat is here again for you. Here, one more advice for Scorpio. It says reflect on your truth. Embrace your power. That's a Scorpio theme. Power. Okay? And that's what it is. You feel like this person tested your power, tested your gangster. Did they test your gangster, Scorpio? That's the wrong thing to do. But don't go out here fucking up the streets, okay? Here we go for Sag. Sagittarius. Yes or no for Sagittarius? Yes or no for Sagittarius? Yes or no for Sagittarius? I'm sorry. I'm not even about to say what I was about to say. It's somebody in my ear, y'all. I cannot. Ooh, Lord. You know how people be like remote viewing and stuff like that? Yes or no for Sagittarius? Like this dude, I can like, it says, yes. Okay, that's good, Sagittarius. Let's see why. Ooh-wee. I had this one man in my inbox on Facebook, and I guess he was trying to impress, like he wanted me to feel like he's some type of spiritual leader, spiritual whatever, I don't know. But he was trying to impress me by like saying stuff, like I guess he wanted me to think that he was some type of psychic or whatever. So he was trying to say things to try to impress me that like I had, like said in my own time, like I would pray and like let's say I pray like, dang, I want some Oreos today. And then he'll message me, I'm just checking on you, see how you doing. Like, I'm like, I'm fine, I'm eating. I hope you can, get you a snack or something like that. Maybe like some Oreos or something. Like, bruh, chill. Like, that doesn't impress me. It makes me feel violated, actually. Anyway, Sag, I'm sorry. Sag. Why is yes here on the board for Sag? Anyway. I'm hearing you follow the own beat of your drum. That's why. Because can't nobody tell you what. Can't nobody tell you shit. That's why. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. I'm hearing that you are I'm hearing like ascendant masters. So either you're learning, expanding your knowledge on something, or either you may be astral traveling to certain meetings to ascendant master. You know what I'm saying? You could be getting like downloads of information. I'm hearing also that you could be reading books, and you don't even have to finish the book to to know what it's talking about, because maybe in a past life you were working closely with the Ascended Masters, or one of the people on your spiritual team works, heavily with them. So some of this material, y'all do know that you ever see babies and be like, what in the world? This baby done been here before. Some of these babies coming through, like, they're all old souls, first of all, at least old souls. Okay. But some of these babies coming through, these babies wrote the stuff that you're studying. So be mindful. Be mindful that your child could very well, yes, it's absolutely at least an old soul, but your child could very well be the one who wrote commentary on chakras, or who got the divine inspiration for Reiki, or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these children, these chitlins incarnating, they used to be the person that you're reading their book, and their book costs $100 and something, because they're, or $500. Some of them $500. You can't find them less than that. And you're studying whatever, or you're researching some type of medical, this, that, and the third. Your child could be the soul of the person that could have, the same soul signature, energy signature, as the person who wrote that stuff that you're reading and studying. Okay, be advised. You could be 33, or you could be seeing threes a lot, 33 or 333 a lot. Yeah. What's going on here? Whatever you're hearing, you're not interpreting it right. There's something that you're hearing that you're not putting the pieces together. You're hearing the fragments correctly. You're seeing the pictures correctly, but you're not piecing them together. It's like you're taking a hard route, or you're doing it like, let's say there's 3 different paths, and you got the Papa Bear path, the Mama Bear path, and the Baby Bear path. You're taking the Papa Bear path. Okay. Revisit something before you share it. There's a detail that you gotta reconstruct. There's a detail that you need to revise, or something like that. So revisit something, whatever it is that you want to launch or talk about or share. Or I'm hearing like a community group. Someone may be wanting to do like work with some girls in the community. What is like big sister type thing. You may want to do that. Whatever it is that you trying to, I'm hearing launch. You want to launch something, whatever you want to launch or something like that. Revisit. There's a detail or something that you gotta chop and screw. You gotta yeah. Yeah, I just heard a huge bang. It's the 4th of July. It threw me off, because I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Begin to explore. Sagittarius energy was all through your reading, Sagittarius. This is you, explorer. You're the sage. Okay, right around the lines of Ascended Masters. Imagine solutions. That's what I'm talking about. You have Virgo energy on the board with the 8 of Pentacles, but it was in reverse. There's another detail. There's a detail. It may seem minute to you. You may not catch it at first glance, but you're going to have to go back to the beginning of whatever it is that you're trying to launch or trying to do. Go back to the beginning of when you started it. You'll be able to see the detail better that way. Okay, maybe even include it in some scraps that you discarded or something like that. Advice cards for Sagittarius. I keep wanting to say Virgo. You could have personal planets in Virgo, or you could be a Virgo. I mean, not a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Could be teaming up with a Virgo. Could be learning from a Virgo. Count your blessings. Reassess. That's what I can't make this shit up. Embrace your power. That came out of Scorpio reading. If you didn't watch it, you may want to. Choose friends wisely. I know that y'all don't use that term loosely. So, I feel like this is just, you already do this any dang on way. Reassess. This is what I'm talking about. There's a minute detail. You're going to miss it, but it's very significant. Okay? Engage higher reasoning. Didn't I tell you, Ascendant Masters, you got some you got something going on. You got something going on. You got something going on. Like I said, you could be astral traveling to a meeting. Make necessary sacrifices at the bottom. You could be traveling to a meeting, or you could be studying something along the lines of, you know, you could have a spirit guide or something, you know what I'm saying, that's working with you. They're giving you bits and pieces, like fragments. And for some of you, you need to reassemble it. You need to reassemble it. Okay, for some of you who are launching something, go back and look at a detail, okay? Where are we at? Capricorn. Capricorn. Yes or no for Capricorn? Yes or no for Capricorn? Yes or no for Capricorn? I know y'all lying. Y'all don't got that many questions. Like, if you do, you need a personal. Because this right here is general. Looks like a yes. Absolutely. Yes, definitely. Capricorn is looking good for you. It's in the stars. It's written in the stars. This is something that is fated for you. Here you could be coming up. You could be meeting somebody that is, like, if you look at your natal chart and their natal chart, is like, I don't know how to explain it, okay? I'm still learning about the astrology, like the charts and things like that. But I know that there's a way that you can tell, like, when you will meet a person, or like the likelihood of you meeting a person. I feel like you're about to meet a person, and it's like in y'all's chart that this date y'all are supposed to meet up or whatever, like that. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That may not have anything to do with the question you asked, but I threw it in there. Why are these answers on the board? No, I don't like where that came out. Why are these answers on the board? I feel like don't change. Whatever you're doing, stay the same. I feel like you're being true to yourself. I feel like the truth of you, what needs to be exposed, has been exposed. So there's nothing that you're hiding. There's no need to change. I feel like you get a break. I feel like you get a wish fulfillment, and the full picture is coming to head for you. I mean, coming to life for you. Yeah. What other, okay, for some of you, there's something that you need to let go, but you're absolutely doing the work to let it go. So it's not, you're not in detriment. For some of you, that work is self-doubt. For some of you, that work is self-doubt. Not believing in yourself, not trusting yourself, negative talk. Okay. The wheel is turning in your favor because, like I said, you've been doing that work. You could have been studying something new. You could have came across, I'm hearing some of y'all came across something like a YouTube or Instagram ad or something like that. You came across some type of ad and you went on ahead and watched it. For some of you, you could have been busy with your hands, so you didn't have time to press the button to skip. And so it played, and whatever it played, it inspired you. So you ended up looking it up. And that was the catalyst to start turning this devil and this The Strength card, it started turning it, you know, in your favor. The Wheel is coming out upright in your favor, right next to the Ace of Cups. So, and it's right on top of the Lovers. The Wheel of Fortune is right on top of the Nine of Cups. Like, come on now. You got yes, absolutely, yes, definitely. And this is you, Capricorn, coming out in your own reading with this Devil, but it's turning in reverse. So you're doing what you're supposed to do. Okay. I'm hearing some of you could be at your Saturn return or either just had it. Some of you could be going to the next one. Pay attention to pop culture. What? Anyway, pay attention to pop culture. Maybe music. Pisces energy right here with this Nine of Cups. Maybe music or something like that. I don't know. You could be getting messages through songs. So pay attention to the songs that come on. I'm hearing like one-liners and songs that's coming up. Okay. I feel like you're gonna be on whatever you're at right now. You're gonna be there for a little while. Okay. Be mindful of talking too fast or out of turn. Be mindful who you talk to. Also, be mindful of your how you spend your energy. Okay, because I feel like you are working and towards, some of you are working towards building yourself up and restoring your confidence and not doubting yourself and moving out and, you know, this, that, and the third. You have made major changes. So they don't want you, Spirit is not wanting you, because the Death was in reverse. They don't want you to change where you're at right now. So be careful how you spend your energy, because that, what you don't want is for that Nine of Cups to turn in reverse. Okay. And that Devil to revert and go back upright. And I hear that you could still be connected with some of those people who are still doing the same things, going to the same places, acting the same plum fool when they go to these places. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're still like you haven't found your new tribe yet. You haven't ventured far enough from the shore for you not to get pushed back by a wave. So that's what I'm saying. Be careful how you spend your energy. Be careful of what you say to who you say it to, because you don't want that mentality of a person coming to say to you, well, I remember when you used to do the same things. You try to introduce them to something that you know, a new hobby of yours. Say you just got into yoga or something like that, and you try to introduce it to your homeboys or your homegirls. They were like, man, I remember you used to come with us and do this, and the third stuff that you don't want to do anymore. Not to say that what they're doing is bad. It's just you don't want to do that anymore. You're not on that same tip anymore. And you don't want them to influence you, especially with you doubting yourself. You don't want them to influence you to go back. That's what I'm saying. Like you're off, you're not at the shore anymore. You've ventured off. But one little wave, not little wave, but one wave, you know, over a course of time, them steady in your ear and trying to influence you could possibly dock you back. Advice card for where we at? Capricorn. I don't know why I wanted to call you Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Embrace your power. Find your strength. Express your joys. Raise your vibrations. So I'm telling you, imagine solutions. You don't want to, you know, it says retreat. If they can't do what you want to do with you, then why would you go do what they want to do with them? You know what I'm saying? Any other advice cards for count your blessings, reevaluate your priorities, be decisive, especially about your energy, face your shadow. That's what you've been doing, okay? That's what you've been doing. They want you to keep on with it. And be honest. I'm hearing be honest. with yourself and with others. If somebody's making you feel uncomfortable about something, you can tell them if you want to, or you could just be like, I ain't fooling with them no more because they make me feel uncomfortable. Where are we at? Aquarius. Aquarius. Yes or no for Aquarius? Yes or no for Aquarius? These cards are so slick. Yes or no for Aquarius? It says, look like yes and indeed. Okay, yes. Okay. Nice. 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 Why are these answers on the board? Why are these answers on the board? I ain't gonna get my baby. Like, why is he still out? My baby out in the street more than I do, and he ain't nothing but 3. Talking about he at his best friend's house. They on the water slide at his best friend's house. He got the Ace of Cups. How's this? Okay, it's just saying receive, so I'll leave it like that. All right, so I see that you, because of your pure heart, and you keep like rejuvenating yourself, restoring yourself, you keep doing your work. You come in, you're always intending to come from a compassionate place. Whatever is going on around you, it can't touch you, it can't disturb you, because it's like you're surrounded by it, but you're not affected by it. It's because you vibe higher than it. Whoever was trying to tear you down, I see that being put to rest. On your end, not on their end. They still want to, BS or whatever the case like that. But I see you moving forward. And you're not even like, how people be wanting to have closure conversations. I don't even see you doing that. I see you just skipping on with your business and leaving stuff like that, and just alone, because you see who's wanting to change and who's not willing to change, and you don't have a fight for them. I do see that there's something that you for some of you that you are stubborn on, not willing to take a risk on. But anyway, the answer to your question is yes, indeed, because you keep a pure heart. Somebody wanting to be in control over a situation. Is this you? No, it's not you. It's someone else. Someone trying to be in control over a situation. They want to pull at your heartstrings and try to use your compassion and your empathy against you. I see you overcoming that, and Six of Swords, moving away. I feel like you put in distance between y'all, a whole ocean. Like, I'll love you from over here, but I don't gotta fool with you like that. Period. What else for Aquarius? They want you to face your fears. Some of you have social anxiety. Aquarius got social anxiety. They want you to face that fear. They want you to get back out and mingle. I'm hearing single like a Pringle. Excuse me. Single like a Pringle. I'm hearing apply pressure. So get back out there. Boogie woogie. It's electric. Dun, dun, dun. Get back out there. Someone might have just triggered that in you. I think that's like a learned behavior. That's the moon card came out. That's like a subconscious type thing. Someone made you that way. That's not even your natural disposition, your natural person, persona. Somebody made you that way because they was always trying to just control you. You can't be friends with somebody because they not friends with somebody. Like, y'all not whole grown people. They thought y'all was half-grown people. They didn't know y'all was whole-grown people. Build on solid ground. Go with the flow. Get back out there, boogie-woogie. Reflect on your truth. Your truth. Your heart's condition. Not what somebody, that fear, that social anxiety or something like that. That fear that somebody programmed into you just because, they projected out onto you. Just because of how they felt. Laugh at your demons. Be open to love. Get back out there. Address your addictions. Choose your friends wisely. Sag, that came up in Sag as well. So you may want to listen to that. You may have some Sag placements, some personal placements in Sag. If your sun is in Aquarius, then I'm pretty sure you have some personal planet in Sagittarius, okay? Pisces. Yes or no for Pisces? I've been on here too long for a quickie. Yes or no for Pisces? I'm not even about to say that. Bruh. My mind. Yes or no for Pisces? But ask closer to the time. I'll tell you later. Let me think. Says, wait, let me think. Pisces. Now is not the time. Hold your horses, okay? Hold your horses. Why are these answers on the board for Pisces? Why are these answers on the board for Pisces? Why are these answers on the board for Pisces? Something to do about a child that is disturbed. Somebody needs to pay attention to their child. You need to listen. All right, that's for somebody. Somebody is doing too much and saying too much and talking too much that they're not even catching the signs and synchronicities. They're not catching their messages of what's coming through. The messages are coming through. You just can't hear them. You cannot see them. Somebody is operating out of fear, and that is why this, whatever you're asking about, is a no-go. Someone is thrown off. And someone is not on the up and up. So whether it's you or you're dealing with somebody who is not on the up and up, and the messages are, you're getting the signs that this person is not on the up and up, you're just choosing not to take heed. Spirit is blocking this. Spirit is blocking this. That's just a clear not right now. You may have to wait for a different channel. So however you're trying to get this, you're not going to get it through that channel. You need to go through a different channel for some of you. Whoever has a teenager or a preteen, you need to pay attention to them. You need to talk to them. You need to go talk to them. Advice cards for Pisces. You need to talk to them. I'm hearing eruption. Laugh at your demons. Go for your dreams. You may have to do this alone. Whatever it is, whatever you ask them, you might have to go at it alone. Change tracks. Whatever you're asking about, you may have to go at it alone. Because somebody is not on the up and up at all. Focus on success, and you don't want to get caught up with them later down on the road. Pay attention to the signs. You see them. You're just so eager. Do what you love. Don't be so eager that you're irrational and unpractical. And don't let be decisive and trust the divine plan. Forgive and forget. Don't let somebody trick you into believing that what they want is what you really want, Pisces. Stick to your original plan, your original vision. All right, don't fold for nobody, Pisces. Blessed day.